There's been a bit of a rumor that while Ima may be strong, he loses to aggro decks for sure, right? Being a monocolor leader with only 4 life. Today I want to test that, because I feel like this matchup is probably a lot closer than people may think. Whether I win or lose, I'm not sure, but I think that it could be very interesting.
Also, I should clarify, I'm not an AD player, so don't take this video as empirical proof of anything.
And I'm not necessarily an Ima player yet either. This is still day 2 of me playing this deck, so if we make mistakes, our apologies, but this is for your entertainment, and I hope that you guys will enjoy it. I forgot to say last video, which I'm kicking myself over because the last video did so well. If we reach 20k subs by the end of August, then what should we do? Hot sauce. 100,000 Scoville hot sauce on a chicken nugget.
You meant we as in yourself, right?
No. Anyways, 最初はグー、じゃんけんぽい.
I'll go second.
Okay, and now I'll use the lead effect, and I'm going to put a stage. Now I could put out the empty throne, but actually I think that in this matchup, I mentioned a little bit in the last video, in these aggro matchups, and especially if I'm going first, I'm going to put out Marijoa. Marijoa is a 1-cost stage, so during my turn, the 2-cost or higher celestial dragons that I play from my hand cost 1 less, and that's not once per turn, it's just basically every celestial dragon that I play from my hand is going to be 1 cost cheaper, which should help me with my
cut your deck.
Which should help me with my curve going first. God damn, you're good at cutting the deck. I'm gonna mulligan.
I think I also mulligan. Like, there's a few cards I could play, but they're not like the cards that I want to play.
Oh, sorry, do you want to cut my deck?
Oh, sure.
Hi, onegaishimasu.
Onegaishimasu.
I'm going to leader effect and trash a card from my hand. Draw 1 card. Enter.
Don't play Shakuyaku. Search 5. Not really any cards that I really want, but I'll take Commissary. Then 1 cosplay Nami. And turn.
Okay, draw. A leader effect. Trash 1 card. Oh, by the way, new addition. This was shown yesterday. Main, if you rest 5 more Dong, so effectively cost 6, you can KO one of the opponent's base cost 6 or less characters and then counter plus 3,000 to your leader. Kind of a generic effect, but I think that for this deck, the plus 3,000 to leader is quite relevant, and just having any sort of extra KOs could be good, since with the empty throne you have a lot of extra Dong sometimes. Anyways, I'm going to cut that, and I'm going to draw 1 card. 5k leader.
Take.
Okay, and then for 3 Dong, thanks to my stage effect, 2 cost or higher characters are 1 cost cheaper to play. So I'm going to play Jay Garcia Satanse, and then on play I'm going to check the top 5 cards for a Celestial Dragon. Next turn I have 5 Dong. I'm going to pick up Sharidia and put the rest to the bottom. Now, interestingly, right now, I still get the on-play effect, of course, but he can be removed from effects because I only have 2 cards in my trash right now.
Not a huge concern against Rayleigh, though.
Yeah, I guess it's basically just Mole Pistol, if anything, but it's, at least in this point of the game, it's not necessarily a big thing.
5k leader.
I'll take this first hit. Hi.
4 don't play Luffy. I'll reveal Commissary and Armor Haki from my hand, and then I'll play Hankoku. I'll attach a Rested Dong to Nami, and then the Hankoku's effect, look at 5 cards from the top, take Halshoku. Leader effect, I'll reveal Commissary, Halshoku, and plus 2k Nami, and 5k leader.
5k to leader. I don't want to let both of those through. I want to be a little bit greedy. I'll 2k.
Okay, and turn.
First, let's start with 5k at Nami. I just want to reduce your attackers.
Yep.
Okay, then I'm going to leader effect to trash Satanse, draw 1 card, 5k leader.
I'll take.
With Marijoa's effect, I'm going to put out Malkas Mazase. Not yet a blocker, because I only have 4 cards in my trash, but on play, I can still use the effect. I'm going to trash 1 card, and I'm going to KO a base 5 cost or less in Luffy.
Okay.
Enter.
Okay. 1 don't play Nami. Search 5. Luffy. I'm thinking about doing basically the same thing that I did last turn, and with the extra Dong I can either hit for 6k once or play another searcher. But because you countered a 5k attack with 2k last turn, I'm gonna assume you don't have a lot of 1ks, or at least like ones that you want to use. I'll go 5k leader.
Counter with Cobra.
Leader effect, I'll show Commissary and Halshoku again.
Okay.
And plus 2k on Hankoku. 5k leader.
Tip.
Okay.
And now he's a blocker.
Oh, right. 4 Dong, I'll play Luffy, reveal 2 from my hand again, and play Buggy. Put a Rested Dong on Shakuyaku. And then from Buggy's effect, I'll search 5 cards. Busolshok, I'll use Hankoku's effect to trash that. I'll put 2 Rested Dong on Shakuyaku. 6k leader.
I'm gonna take it. Right.
Okay.
Okay.
End turn.
Hi. I'm going to start with one dong playing Shadowdiaga to check the top 3 cards. Shoot, I missed.
That's terrible.
It's actually pretty terrible. And then I need to trash a card from my hand. Leader effect. Trash Shadowdiaga. How do I miss, by the way? Draw one card. 5 Shakuyaku. 3 don't. Play Satanse. Check the top 5. Those would have been nice cards. Huh? And this is kind of tricky actually. I'm going to pick up Venus. I'm thinking about also picking up Jupiter. But just because it would actually cost me 6 to play this, it would basically just be a 2k. And I'm thinking about the value of a 2k versus having this character being able to take back Luffy the next turn because I have no guarantee of finding another Marcus Mars. I think that this card is just better because I should theoretically be able to hold on for at least another turn, and then with this be able to fight back after. So I'm going to put these to the bottom, add Venus to my hand, and for 3 down, Toppuma Wokiri, enter.
Okay, that's the on KO draw.
Yep.
Okay. I have a lot of momentum so far, so I'm hoping I can just carry this to the end. One dong, I'll play Nami, search 5. Nice.
Okay.
I can't KO anything on your board right now, right?
Nope.
Okay, do 5k leader.
2.
Leader effect, I'll show Komisari and Hellshoka again, plus 2k to Buggy, and 5k leader.
Okay.
Play Luffy, reveal these 2 again. Play Buggy, give 1 rested dong to Nami. Buggy's effect, search 5. Ooh, miss.
We take those.
6k leader.
I'll block and draw a card. And I'm saved,
6k leader.
6k, 2k.
Okay, end turn. I was trying to think about if there's a way that I could play that turn in a way that I could like save some dong left on something so that this could stay 6k, but I just couldn't figure it out. So if you kill Nami, then this just becomes 4k, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's definitely the first thing I want to do. And you don't even have a dong up for Hellshoka, so that makes it a bit easier for me. I'm going to hit 5k into Nami.
Yeah.
Okay. And now defeats back to 4k. And I'm going to use my leader effects now to trash Saturn and draw 1 card. Hondo, Gorose, Koko ni, and check the top 3 and add Celestial Dragon type card to my hand. That's a good one actually. Maz. And send the rest of my trash. 6 Luffy.
You have 7 dong left.
Yes.
I'll defend 2k and Busolshoku.
Okay. You have Conqueror's Haki, you have Divine Departure, Busolshoku, which is at least 2k. If I were to hit here, then you just need 1k, I think. And I've already seen you should have enough counter to defend that if you choose to, then I just lose a blocker. Probably can't do that. So I have the choice right now to play Mars or Venus. I get it for 5k and turn this into 2k, but I think that you have 2ks in your hand, although I might have just misremembered. And I think that you would defend it if you could. Playing this is the guaranteed KO on the Luffy, but I have to trash a card. I feel like I'll go for the safer play. I'll play Mars for 5 dong, and then on play, I kind of pivoted last second, so I'm gonna have a bit of an awkward thing going on here. I'm gonna trash 1, KO Luffy,
Okay.
end turn.
A leader effect, reveal Komisari Hellshoka again.
Okay.
And plus 2k Buggy. 5k leader.
1.
2 dong, play Hankoku.
Okay.
And search 5. Yeah. Hellshoku.
Okay, it's a lot of Hellshoka.
I'll use Hankoku effect, trash that, and put 2 rested dong on Nami. 6k leader.
The attacks get pretty big, but I'm actually kind of fine with them getting big. Nah, I'm going to take this attack.
Okay.
Trigger. Check 3, and add 1 to my hand. I need that card.
7k leader.
もともとないではないか. Ah! Hold on. ないだっけ?
ないではないか.
You've already used your leader effect, right? Yes.
Yeah.
It could be... it might just be like 6 and then Kid Killer 7. I just really don't want to go down to 0. It's the only thing I'm trying to avoid right now. Generally tends to run 2 of the unstoppable event, because if you have that, then I kind of just lose. If you just do that twice in a row. I block this one, for sure.
8k leader.
It's so tempting. It's so tempting to use this event. But I actually have to think about it. Honestly, maybe I do use the event, because by leaving this on the board, it will die with this card, which I've already shown you, so it doesn't matter if I show you it now. By leaving it on the board, I get 1 attack in, and then I get the draw off of my leader effect, so I effectively cycles 1 card, whereas if I use the counter event now, or if I hold on to the counter event, then I might end up just cycling it with my leader effect. I'm gonna use my counter event.
Okay.
Motomoto nai de wa nai ka, plus 4k to my leader, make it 9k.
End turn.
The 2 don't active, I already know what that is, but that's really annoying. I am going to go 5 into buggy.
Rest 1 and Hall Shoku.
Okay, so that attack's been stopped, and now my leader is 4k. I still think you have another armament haki, and hitting into the buggy could waste an attack. I'm gonna hit 4k into the Nami.
I'll take it.
Okay, and then for 9 dong, because of my stage, I'm going to play Gorose. I'm going to rest 1 dong and trash 1 card, and trash all of the characters on my field, to play out 5 Gorose of differing names with 5,000 power. And then Ryoiki. No, I'm not gonna do this. It's just so much more readable to see the cards like this.
Yeah.
But if you haven't seen my last video, go check it out, and also subscribe while you're at it, by the way, for that spicy chicken nugget. And now Saturn's on play effect. I get to check the top 5 cards. Celestial Dragon. I'm going to add Jupiter to my hand. Send the rest to the bottom. Actually, I need to consider the. I should have thought about this a little bit earlier, but I need to consider that I'm definitely going to be looping with this deck, so I do want to think about what cards I'm putting up in what order to the bottom. Okay, then Margus Marse, Luffy.
Oh shoot, I forgot about that.
I keep calling him Jesus. Izan Baron Venus Jirose, 7k into buggy, minus 2k buggy.
I definitely needed to somehow get you down to 0 life before this turn.
Yeah.
Man, I feel like it's lost now.
I've been trying really hard to hold on.
I'll defend it. By the way, that's Kamsari, and 2 with Soul Shoku.
Okay, so now I think that's all of the information that I have from your hand except for the Conqueror's Haki. Yeah, end turn.
Okay.
I have 0 cards in hand.
Can we get a Super Clutch Rush card? 5k leader?
I'm gonna block with Topama Okiri and then draw 1 card.
Okay. Daga Nekoto on 80 and 7k leader. You can't block.
Yeah. Okay.
End turn, 6 dong up.
Okay. I feel like that's setting up for either drawing or using that again next turn. And it's a bit unavoidable with the amount of counter that I have in my hand currently. I've trashed all of my plus 4k events, so there's no way that I can defend that. 2 cards in hand. One of them is Conqueror's Haki. 8k leader.
Okay.
Lead effect. Trash Saturn. Draw 1 card. Yeah, no, there's no way that I can defend if you do happen to have another one of those events, even if I were to find counter from here. So either I need to hope that you don't have it, or I need to try to end the game now. 8k leader, then minus 2 to buggy.
Hall Shoku.
Okay.
And plus 2k.
Okay, hold on, wait, that's actually big. Because maybe people run 3, I don't know. But I feel like generally it's like 2 or 3. Honestly, 3 wouldn't be that weird because it's also a 2k. But I might still have lethal. 6 leader. That's so much active dong, man. Man, if you guys remember the very first video on my channel, this is a lethal guide. And this is one of those lethal puzzles. But it's not in trying to find lethal, it's trying to find out what are my best odds of winning right now. Do I need to go for lethal? I think regardless, I don't actually need the counter from this card. Because if I lose, I lose, and the out would be to just set up as many blockers as possible. So I think that I start with 7 here. And if that goes through, then you would effectively need 2 plus 3k events and a 1k. And I don't think that'd be possible if this attack goes through. So I think this is correct. Let's start 7. If this goes through, then I think I have lethal, but I'm forcing you to defend this if you haven't. 11 leader.
I lose.
That was close.
It was really close. I tried
man.
really hard.
No, yeah, and I drew this from my life too. If I got it slightly earlier, I probably could have won.
Potentially, yeah. The other option would be with this 5 dong to play out Kobura and Sable, because this would be 3 cost. And then just lock down the board as best I can with 3 blockers.
Mm-hmm.
But as I just mentioned, you would need to defend this because it's minus 1k, and then it's base 7k, and then minus 1k, and then plus 5 dong, so it's 11k. And then to defend that, you would need 3k, 3k, 1k with your 3 hand, or 3k, 2k, 2k. And I just don't think that that was possible with the way that you're playing out the earlier attacks. So I think that in the end, although there was still a chance that you end up surviving this, there's also a chance that you just have another one of these in your hand.
Yeah.
So I have to just weigh the risks, and my gut was telling me that I had lethal there, so I went for it. I will say, you had an incredible start with the Luffys, but you didn't find your Sanjis. So not all of the damage that you could have had, but also I think I had a miserable start.
Yeah.
I missed my search. I couldn't find the cards I was looking for to get rid of your board, but I was able to stabilize in the end with, honestly, a very good trigger.